What is happening, everybody? Puma here, and we are back with another episode of Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. So here we are in the kitchen. We need to go talk to May, and we need to talk to her. So
are you
let's
ready
talk
to leave
her.
yet? We don't have all day.
Let's see. What were you actually doing before
What were you
picked me up?
actually doing before you picked me up from the airport?
Because I need to know
What
what
do
kind of
you
information
mean?
you have.
You gave May a non-answer when she asked why it took you so long to stop by here.
A non-answer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I went to the police station.
And?
And they're still going through the evidence. And when they found out I was May's cousin, they started laughing.
So they think she did it.
Everyone does. So, I went to check out the Hathorn house myself. But I never went inside.
The ghost?
What? No. There was some weirdo there who told me the ghost was going to steal my soul. It was totally creepy. And then I found out that everyone in this town believes in ghosts, so I didn't enter.
Well, whatever or whoever it is, there's an explanation behind it. Did the police give you anything? Anything at all?
They told me there's a Judge Danforth in town, and he's going over the particulars of the Hathorn House estate. I found his office, but he kinda never let me enter his office. Believe me, I tried.
I do not believe
I know
you.
him. Not well, but enough to get through his door and have a conversation.
All right, are we going into town or what?
I don't know if anybody knows
Sure.
this.
Who could gain something by burning down a
Her
house?
father is a lawyer.
Insurance
Or a
claim,
judge,
maybe?
I believe. He's
Possibly.
up there.
Means, motive, and opportunity. We need to start interviewing.
Yes, we
See if anyone checks off those 3 boxes.
And in your experience?
It's usually something much more personal.
Now this tour sounds
This
interesting.
tour sounds interesting.
Don't tell Tegan that's your plan.
It'll give us a good overview of the town.
You mean I want to meet the real witch of Salem?
Yeah, I do. She might know something. I wonder why Tegan
Maybe.
doesn't like her.
You don't have to investigate everything, Drew. Olivia steals Tegan's visitors, sounds like. You really want to do the dumb
I'm
tour?
gonna get me a piece of
You
paper
don't
out
have
here.
to come with me.
Side by side. Gotta be honest,
You know,
it
that
does
is
sound
going
more
to come
fun
back
than the
to bite
museum.
poor Nancy in the butt. Let me tell you, because I do not want to do side by side with this girl. If I was Nancy, I would already be upset with the fact that she's rubbing that in my face. So let's look around the kitchen. Oh, okay. So these chocolate bars right here are Nancy's favorite.
Huh.
It's pretty funny, actually. Can I use anything? Can I open anything? I love to open stuff. Doesn't look like I can. Love the extra detail with the potted plants. Let's see. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. We're gonna look around.
I probably should.
Oh, well, I mean, I would totally.
Oops, wrong door. The guest room is at the.
Yeah, I can see that the guest room is at the end of the hall. I was just choosing to ignore it.
A good night's rest improves memory retention. But it's too early for bed.
I'm just looking around. Calm down, Nancy. Oh, man,
Huh.
a note. Ooh. Coven. Okay. Interesting. Now, why would that picture be in here? Why would that picture be in my room? Let's explore this a little bit more. Hold on. Let's go down. Can I go down that hallway? I want to go down the hallway. Why can't I go down the hallway? Well, that's bull. That's out the front door. Okay. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Do you mind if I look around the house?
Ugh, you're so weird. I'm done talking, okay?
Well, that was great conversation.
Hi.
I'm done talking, okay?
Okay. Well, I am okay.
This cozy fireplace hasn't been used in a while.
I think these are like pictures from the developers and the designers. Okay, you are just... Oh, you are just so...
Deirdre's convertible. Looks strikingly familiar. Rust be gone. Now that's handy. Never know when a bit of stubborn iron oxide will get in the way of investigating.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I get to take that, right? I mean... Oh,
Hiking the Patagonian highlands, Outback Safari, survival guide for the rainforest of Myanmar. The Perrys have a real taste for adventure.
yeah, they do. I wish I had the money to do a trip like that, you know? Hey, honey, I'm bored. Yeah, I am too. Where do you want to go? Let's go to Nabai. Okay, I'm going out. Goodbye. Oh, it's
Ned!
my boyfriend.
Hi.
Nance, how have you been?
Good.
Thanks for finally picking up.
Sorry.
Sorry, I've been on a flight.
Busy on another case, huh? You know, you should really enjoy yourself more, Nance. Life's too short to be working all the time.
This isn't work for me. It's fun. Besides, crime doesn't take a
And
vacation.
neither do I.
Speaking of which, how's yours?
Ned, come on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sounds like you're having fun.
You know, standard fare. Nothing too crazy. I miss you, Nance.
I miss you,
Hey, give it back.
too.
Nancy, I'll call you later.
Call you later, Nancy.
Well, that was...
Excuse me? Now, I know in one of the other games they were having some issues. They were having some romance issues. I believe it was this one, The Labyrinth of Lies. Maybe? It was either that one or The Sea of Darkness. They were, he was upset at the fact that she was going so much. I'm gonna sneak out of here. Can I check your mail? Did I just steal her car? Being accused of burning down the historical house.
Visitors! By now, you know the story of
No,
the
this is
witches of
Olivia.
Salem. Those poor souls were caught in a time of fear and greed, and they paid the price. They may have died, but witchcraft lives on in Salem.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Okay, I didn't steal her
The
car.
world would
Damn, I
have
was
you
kinda hoping I
believe
did.
witches were not real. I'm not talking about old, ugly women who curse their neighbors and fly on broomsticks.
I want to be that kind of witch.
The truth is, witches are real. They have always been real. They are alive and well. They are powerful, carrying the secrets of the world beyond the one we see.
I like her
Ritual,
costume.
mystery, magic. Most exist now only in secret. And
I
they
know,
may
Wicked.
be
She's
standing
freaking awesome. I
among
love
you
her.
even now. It is said that in Salem, a coven of witches settled in recent years, set on revenge for the deaths of the Salem witches. Their ritual, one midnight on Halloween, unleashed the angry spirits of the past.
That's so cool.
Do that. Thank you.
Does that blue look
Now,
familiar,
if any
guys?
of you are interested in the real history of the witches of Salem, I provide self-guided tours through some of my favorite locations in town. And perhaps you too will see one of the restless dead.
The thief in Austria used the same kind of stage magic she's using.
Thief? There was a thief? What were you doing there?
Visiting a spooky old castle. You'd have liked it.
Do you regularly fly to Europe for investigations?
Yes.
Sometimes.
And if you want to learn about being a witch,
Let's
Come forward.
let's step forward. Hey, I've got a question.
uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Me? Never. Well, nothing too bad, I hope.
Did you know that in the Malleus Maleficarum, ginger hair was the sign of a witch? You're my kind of thief.
I'm not nearly as talented as you are.
Aw, shucks. You're making me blush. Oh, there it is. Now I'm turning red. You truly are a witch.
So to become a witch, do I need to take a test or get a diploma?
A true witch is not made with pieces of paper. She is born to it and will feel the call. Bureaucracy is for persecutors. We don't need permission. We don't live by the rules.
But witches have a set.
Anyway, what can I help you with?
So I would like to know if you have taken any trips to Austria recently. Let's see, have you lived in Salem for long?
You
Let's
lived
start
in Salem
small.
for long.
Born and raised.
So you know the Perrys.
Of course. Not well. If you are looking for them, Tegan is at the museum. She works there.
I know.
Not well. We're staying with Tegan. I figured there was some history between you two.
That was a long time back. We don't talk much now.
Okay.
And May?
Yes, I know her too. Not spoken to her for a long time either.
But you've heard the rumors about
Used to
her.
talk to him,
May
don't talk
is
to him
a
anymore.
troubled girl. And sometimes such girls get blamed for things that were not their... I don't think she burned down the Hathorn house, if that's what you're trying to get at. People with mundane minds look for mundane explanations.
So she, even though she doesn't talk to him, and it seems like her and Tegan had a really strong falling out, she still doesn't think that May burned down the place. So do you really believe? No. Let's do how often do you do this show?
How often do you do this show?
Most nights. It gets busier around Halloween. And I'm sure you can figure out why.
Oh, I wonder.
How about the night that the Hathorn house was burned?
Yeah, look at that.
You look a little young to be working for the police, dear.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. We're just curious tourists.
Good. Because I've already spoken with them.
And so, you were here.
I was out of town. Did you girls know that Salem is haunted?
Really?
There's
You
a
were out of
ghost
town.
here. If you go on my tour, you'll learn where you can find it.
Did you,
Talk to you later.
yeah, let's, okay. So, she was out of town.
The museum is over there, across the square. That's where we can get the Real Witches tour tickets. The judge's office is in that building. If we want to go see him first, dive into the case, I think we should head right for the judge. What do you think?
Let's check out that tour first. Let's get us some knowledge. Let's get some background knowledge because I feel like that's going to come in handy to understand a little bit of about his side of everything. Everybody's got a side of the story.
Maybe check out the witch tour? Something might pop out at us.
Ugh, are you serious?
I think witches are kind of cool. And you never know what you'll learn. Come on.
What is with you?
Bitch, if you don't want to be here... Sorry. If you don't want to be here, then leave. Go back and chill in the house with your cousin. I'll go do it. Oh, let's see. Oh, look at all the little shops.
Darn, missed the opening hours. Better luck tomorrow.
Wait, what time is it? Doesn't even have a time. Okay, go on the witch tour, talk to Tegan, and then talk to the judge. Okay. Let's see, I want to go here. I want to look at the shop over here. Hey! Oh gosh. Okay, she said it's this way, right? Okay, so here's the museum. Hello. Oh, here's the old
It'll be more useful to explore the graveyard with a tour guide.
That is true. We know nothing of that. Can you stop being right behind me, please? Okay, let's do her tour
locked.
first.
It's locked.
Wait, then how am I supposed to get tickets? I guess we'll do the museum first. Oh, look, there she is. Okay, cool. Souvenirs, brooms, books. Cool. Oh, here we
The
go.
carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches. Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Bridget Bishop. The Coreys were talked about in what we read. John Willard. Everybody died in 1692. Y'all notice that? Well, yeah, because that was when the trials were. Duh. I know the Bridget Bishop sounds familiar. Elizabeth Sarah Good does. She sounds familiar. John Proctor. That name was very, I believe let's see. All these names sound familiar, which is really nice. Let's see. Stop being right behind me. Hi, I will be right with you. I see an interactive book. There we are. That's what I need. The Yesterday of Salem. Roger Continent founded Salem in 1626 as a colonial town, which was first called Namukeag for the settlement's location at the mouth of the Namukeag River. The settlers wanted to call it Salem, inspired by the Hebrew word for peace. Despite the peaceful beginnings as a settlement of immigrants, Salem is best remembered for the witch trials of the 17th century, the deadliest witch hunt in American history. England had their own witch trials also in the 17th century and had passed a Witchcraft Act, making it the law to put anyone who practiced witchcraft to be put to death. The settlers knew about the dangers of witchcraft, though their own histories, but history still repeated itself. From 1692 until 1693, over 200 were accused. The Court of the Oyer and Terminer was established by Governor William Phipps to interrogate those accused of the work of the devil, witchcraft. Phipps and his active deputy governor, Thomas Danforth, both men of position and wealth, appointed judges to preside over the trials. One of the harshest judges on the accused was the rich and powerful magistrate, Judge John Hathorne. Hathorne's examinations and interrogations relied on spectral evidence, and it has been noted in history that he often judged with an assumption of guilt. Many believe the accusers often gained in wealth and land rights from their accusations and sentencing that was solely based on spectral evidence. Interesting. So even back then, it was corrupt.
Sad that even children are named in the list of those accused witches, like Abigail Johnson, just 11.
Yeah, but back then, that was adult. Well, close to adulthood. The Salem witch trials were a tragic time where those accused of witchcraft were not only adults. The hysteria and accusations implicated even the youngest in Salem, the children. Many children were accused, tried, and put into prison. In 1692, Abigail Johnson, at the age of 11, was one such child accused of witchcraft. Her mother, Elizabeth Johnson Sr., was also accused of witchcraft in the trials. Abigail had lost her father just 2 years before the Salem trials, and she was being raised by her mother and grandfather. The trials were known for accusing of many widows and people who had been in trouble for many number of reasons, especially those who may have had relatives who were outspoken against the trials or came from a position of wealth. Such was the case of young Abigail. History notes that her grandfather was an early critic of the witch trials and was known to be outspoken about the injustices of the trials proceedings. Abigail and the numerous members of Abigail's family were accused of witchcraft. The examinations were known to take into account members of the family of many of those accused. For Abigail, this included her mother, her sister, and one of the more famous persons accused in her trials, her aunt, Abigail Faulkner. Aunt Abigail Faulkner was arrested around the same time as young Abigail and accused of afflicting others, resulting in her confession. For Abigail Johnson, this time in her life was a long series of examinations, accusations, trials, and depositions. Her aunt was arrested on August 11th of 1692. Her testimonies resulted in an arrest warrant being issued for young Abigail Johnson on August 29th. Even though she was only 11, Abigail's widowed mother was also arrested. The Johnsons were arrested and examined on September 16th, shortly after Abigail's brother was arrested. Other family members, including her cousins, were examined and are recorded as being among the young children who were the accused witches of Salem. The trials appear to have embroiled suspicion and accusation where neither family nor child were spared from implication, questioning, and arrest. For Abigail Johnson, while both she and her family were arrested, none were among those who were executed. Still, the accused who were in prison suffered from poor conditions and the loss of friends and family. After the trials, many of the accused were known to have petitioned to the courts for payment for their losses and asked for the courts to clear their family names. The family of Abigail Johnson, who were accused of witchcraft, included her brother Stephen Johnson and her older sister Elizabeth Johnson. The fear of dark evil spirits possessing the people of Salem, both the young and the old, caused a hysteria resulting in 20 people executed and over 200 people accused of witchcraft. Sadly, the hysteria started with the accusation that actually originated from young children, when Elizabeth Parris, age 9, and Abigail Williams, age 11, claimed to be possessed by the devil and blamed local witches for their actions. Ironically, these first accusers were children. Their accusations became the spark that led to young children, even younger than Abigail Johnson, to be added to the growing list of accused. When the children who were accused of witchcraft were arrested like Abigail Johnson, they endured pain while kept in what local called the witch jails. The children accused and arrested had cold, dark walls in the prisons with rats and little food. Dorothy Good was the youngest child in the trials. She was accused when she was only 4. She was the youngest among the accused and had to spend 8 months in the prison dungeon. The trials ended for little Dorothy, but her mother, Sarah Good, was later executed. The little children accused of witchcraft in the Salem witch trials suffered and are always to be remembered as we honor the accused. Wow. So they were going as young as 4 years old. At 4 years old, you don't even know how to tie your shoe. And they think that they're over here being witches.
Let's see. Let's see.
Well, I was trying to see. Oh, look at all this.
Closed off. Looks like they're preparing a new installation.
The 1692 witch trials discovered the most enduring and emotional events in American history. Ooh, what's behind this door? Ooh, I want to see what's behind the door. Hey!
Hey! Sorry about the mess. We're in the middle of installing a big showcase.
Ooh.
So what have you seen in town so far?
Nothing.
We decided to do the Real Witches tour.
Oh. You talked to Olivia.
What's with her getup? Witch? Street magician,
I
maybe?
liked her outfit. I thought it
Everyone
was
has
cute.
to make a living. Is she telling the story about a coven living here in the
Yes, she
recent
is.
past?
Yeah. Why?
Just bad taste.
Olivia is quite the local character. I hope you don't mind if we do the tour. I want to see more of the town, and finding out a place's old superstitions is kind of a habit I've gotten into.
Really?
I'm excited to look around the museum.
Of course.
Hey, I found a tour ticket. He's dealing with a bunch of issues right now. Okay, hello. Okay. Judge Danforth is this way.
Hey, what are you doing?
He's a judge, Deirdre. He's not gonna bite. Hello? Judge Danforth.
Yeah, hello. Ted, is that you?
Sound like a man?
Ted?
No, Your Honor. My name is Nancy Drew. I think you've spoken with my father.
Nancy Drew? Carson's daughter?
Yes.
Yes, and I'm with my friend Deirdre Shannon. We're investigating the arson of the Hathorn house.
Ah, yes.
Can we come in?
Well, you see, no, I mean, I'd let you in, but I seem to have been locked in my office and I need some help getting out.
Okay.
Do you know where I could find a key to your
Let's
office?
take care of him first.
Yes,
before
I
we
believe
start
I gave a
asking.
copy of the key to Alicia Cole as backup.
Okay.
She's just down the hall. I hope she's still here.
Okay. So I feel like if we help him first, maybe he'll be more open to give me some answers, you know? Hello? Just down the hall. Move, please.
Well, we have the tickets. Let's go see the Lame Witch of Salem. Oops. I mean, real.
Alright, let's see. I need to look at this again. Okay, Alicia Cole, this way. Excuse me.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi. So sorry to bother you at this hour, but we're here to meet with Judge Danforth, and he seems to be locked inside his office.
He said you might have a key.
Sorry, I gave him my spare. Unbelievable. Does this ever end?
Oh. Well then, do you have a paperclip?
Oh, yeah, let me
Yeah.
just bust in there.
And if you don't mind me asking, what business do you two have with the judge?
We're helping the judge with a case.
Yeah.
Anything I can assist you
No.
with?
Thanks, but I think we got it. No need for a lawyer. At least, not yet.
The diploma gave me away, huh?
Aside from the cold coffee you're still drinking and the deluxe open box of sticky tabs, yeah. You could say I know the type really well.
Nancy Drew, you really are your father's daughter. It's nice to finally meet you.
You know my dad?
Small world. If you need any assistance or more paper clips, feel free to ask.
Okay, so yes, her father is a lawyer. I couldn't remember if he was a lawyer or a judge, so I guess I'm about to, like, break into this guy's office.
Hello?
Okay.
I'll come back later.
Paperclip. To the door.
Judge Danforth?
There we go.
I couldn't find your key.
What? Alicia said she'd keep a copy for me.
Well,
She gave it to
I
you.
did find a paperclip. I think I can pick your lock, if that's okay with you.
Okay, if I break into
Yeah.
your office.
Sure, fine.
Sweet.
Still got it.
Efficient. How'd you learn to do that, actually?
Online video tutorial.
Someday you have to tell me about your secret life of breaking and entering, Drew. Because you're in danger of being cool. Which, honestly,
I
I
didn't feel like
just
that was a
don't
secret.
like.
Someday.
Anything of interest? Anything of interest? No. Well, guys, we are in the judge, and I think we're going to wrap it up here. So we haven't really gotten much. We got a little bit of the history, so I think that's going to help with him. Now we're going to ask some hard-hitting questions in the next episode, so I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.